On Chicago's west side sits one of only two major clock factories in the entire world, second only to China. That is the Chicago Lighthouse. That's not the only thing that makes the Lighthouse special. The factory has been serving and employing the blind and visually impaired for more than 110 years. And now they're looking to broaden their clientele and have created a whole new line of decorative clocks that are being sold at area Targets. And joining me this morning is Lighthouse President and CEO Dr. Szlyk and Heidi Ashwell, Director of Operations for the clock program. Ladies, thank you for coming in.
Thank you very much.
This is so exciting, and I'm so glad that we're able to introduce this concept to more people, because it is such a neat thing that that a trade like making a clock that people associate with the old world is being done right in our own backyard.
Made in America at the Chicago Lighthouse in the Illinois Medical District by people who are blind and visually impaired. We're the last remaining large manufacturing facility for clocks in the United States.
Outside of China,
exactly.
Right?
Our only competition is China.
And you also had a government contract, which I found so interesting. And so you were making clocks for many of the government facilities.
Absolutely. We can make up to 1,200 clocks a day. And so they've been in government buildings, government offices, and now we're selling in Targets for people's home, office, kitchen, children's rooms.
Yeah. And so, Heidi, I want you to show me then how this works. It's pretty easy, right? These are all the parts that you've laid out. I don't expect you to make the whole thing in front of everyone. I won't put you on the spot like that. But they fit together pretty easily.
So right here is all the parts it takes to put a clock together. As you can see, a lot of these parts are very small. So what you and I can see, our staff are feeling for the differences in the hands, the differences in the washers and things like that.
And Doctor, talk about what this means, this opportunity for people in the community who are blind and visually impaired.
It's supporting the jobs for 25 people who work in the clock factory. So that is significant. It's part of an overall program, as you mentioned, in the federal government. We've been selling to the federal sector, and now we're getting more involved in the commercial sector.
And I wanted Heidi to walk me through some of the designs that are available at Targets all over Chicago.
Absolutely. So we have a few here. The L train, the Chicago flag, our best sellers.
Kind of hold them up if you want.
Yes, please.
Yeah, these are fantastic.
And those two right there are our best sellers right now.
Okay.
And this is just a good assortment of what we have in Target stores.
I love these. I want people to get a good look at them. I'm going to post this video on my Facebook page, by the way, with maybe some still photos of these clocks so you guys can get a better look. What do they run you when you go to Target? How much do they cost?
$39 is the price point, and they will also soon be available online.
Great.
So nationwide we'll be having the clocks available. They're also available on Amazon. We have a storefront on Amazon.
How do we find that?
You'll go to Amazon and you'll plug into a search Chicago Lighthouse.
Chicago Lighthouse.
And it'll bring you up to our storefront.
Okay, perfect. We can totally do that. And then you guys have a fundraiser coming up as well for the organization. Tell me about that.
We have a golf outing that's taking place at the Evanston Golf Club, and that's October 2nd. It's a Monday. Please come out and support all of our programs. We have 39 programs, 1,000 employees that receive Lighthouse paychecks.
Ladies, thank you so much for coming in and shedding light on this incredible opportunity for us to get a fabulous clock and to help out other folks in the community here in Chicago. So let's send it over now to Anita and Kristen.